Hi guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel. So for today's video, we are going to discuss about the homeroom guidance of grade 11, quarter 1, module 3, entitled You Rule, Respect, Understand, and Listen to Everyone. So at the end of this module, you are expected to, number 1, distinguish the situations where acceptance or discrimination are being observed. Number 2, demonstrate unconditional respect to other people. And number 3, explain the value of respect in building and maintaining a harmonious relationship with others. The previous module helped you see the importance of other people. It was designed to give you insights on the different ways of building better relationships with them. The module also helped you to practically develop relationships with others. In this module, you will be able to improve your view on global competitiveness with the use of essential skills that are relevant to the development of your behavioral skills, like empathy, culture sensitive, responsibility, and respect. Let's try this first activity. So you are going to recall a personal experience where respect was shown to you and an observed scenario where discrimination was evident. Copy the table below on a sheet of paper and write your answers. Then, answer the processing questions that follow. So in the first column, respect was shown to me when, then put your answers below. And then in the second column, I think discrimination was evident when, then put your answers also below. So here are the processing questions in our first activity. Number 1, how do you describe your feelings and thoughts about respect and discrimination? And prove it why. Number 2, when do you know if respect is being shown, if there is discrimination? And cite some indicators. Number 3, is it possible to replace discrimination with respect? Then how? Let's proceed to our second activity. So you are going to examine yourself and enumerate your 5 behaviors that show respect to others and 5 behaviors that you think can be considered as discriminating to other people. Be truthful to yourself in doing this exercise. Examples are provided as guide. Answer the pressing questions after and do this on a sheet of paper. I respect others when, example, I give my full attention when someone is speaking. And in the next, I may be discriminating others when, example, I check the brand of the clothes they are wearing. Processing questions in our second activity. Number 1, what do you notice with your answers? Number 2, what influenced the manner that you deal with people? Number 3, how do you build or maintain a harmonious relationship with others? Why do we respect people? Why do we discriminate others? These are questions that we can ask ourselves about. We learn to treat people based on our perceptions, knowledge, and relationship with them. For instance, your attitude toward others may be different between your friends and your teachers. You tend to be quiet, formal, and composed in front of unfamiliar people, and very jolly and casual to your parents or guardians. We feel at home when people around us speak the same language that we use, wear clothes the way we do, and treat us as part of their circle or family. However, we feel uncomfortable when people are too different from us, and at times, this becomes a starting point of discrimination. Discrimination happens when we take negatively the differences of other people. We tend to be directed by our prejudice or our preconceived opinion or notion about other people. Sometimes, it clouds our minds to the extent of not recognizing anymore that people are different. Our self-imposed conditions about the actions of other people are mostly manifested in our relationship with them. It is important to develop a social skill that considers the unique characteristics of others and the sensitivity to appreciate them. Such things can simply be coined in one word: respect. You respect people not because it is the right thing to do or because you need to do it. Rather, We coexist with people and we recognize our similarities and differences. We accept them for who they are and we don't force to change them just to be like us. It's the same thing that they cannot do such to us. The following are just some ways to demonstrate our respect for others. Number one, respect yourself first. You cannot give what you don't have. You cannot control how others would see you, but you can shape the way you see yourself. If you think that you deserve to be treated well, treat yourself well. For example, you don't allow others to abuse you physically or psychologically, as there are a lot of means to stop it properly and legally. Number two, be on the lookout when your prejudice strikes. There's nothing wrong if you have an opinion or idea about the person you have just met. However, it has to be balanced with actual facts at hand. If you think that he or she is a person you cannot trust, treat the person well, the same as you treat everyone else and just reserve your idea to yourself. We have to operate with a logical mind to be fair to other people. Number three, remember that they are also like you as a person. We have our own life and difficulties or problems. Who knows? The person you might be laughing at is suffering from depression. The man you might be trying to discredit is a victim of bullying and physical abuse. Your classmate who always cracked jokes might be trying to forget his dying father. We all have our shortcomings and we are all capable of committing mistakes. The good news is, our past does not define us, so learn to keep in mind that people are always a work in progress. Number 4. Look at the positive side of the person. Despite the imperfections or flaws, there are good things in people that are worth celebrating. Who else does not have any flaw or mistake? We treat people with respect because that's our nature and it defines who we are and not who they are. And number 5, always try to be the bigger person. Have a big room for understanding and tolerance for individual differences. Try not to let your emotion get the best of you. You may feel disheartened, angry, jealous, or even disappointed with people, and that's okay. However, it should not change your nature as a person and the way you relate with them. Keep in mind the insight you got from the negative experiences with other people and use this to improve your dealings with others. After our discussion, let's come now to our third activity. And we all know that bashing on social media is very rampant nowadays. And all you have to do is to come up with a simple campaign material to promote respect as part of social skill among netizens. It can be a slogan, poster, or audio-visual presentation if possible. And for slogan or poster, use a short bond paper and any coloring materials. So in our fourth activity, we are going to test your lessons learned in our discussion. So answer the following questions on a clean sheet of paper. Number 1, what are your experiences of showing respect to people like your family, friends, and classmates? Number 2, how do we keep harmony with others, especially during this time of pandemic? And number 3, how did the pandemic affect the way you treat people? How do you interact with other people? And you have only 10 minutes suggested time allotment for this activity. And now, it's time to share your thoughts and feelings. So you are going to do is to make a symbol that can serve as your reminder to always respect people no matter who they are and where they come from. Do this on a short bond paper.